In today's video, I'm talking about urban romance books where the lifestyle is dangerous and the danger is part of the love story. These stories are about motorcycle clubs, high speed rides, and car driven adrenaline, all wrapped up in romance. My name is Raquel. I talk about all things Black books. Welcome and welcome back. So let's get into the first book, which is Hellcat Barbies. It's a series of 5 books. This one is called Storm by Latoya Nicole. So Storm is a young lady who is a car racer. She lives in Chicago and races cars. She has this one last race where everything goes wrong, and she winds up in this small town called Diamond Cove. Once she gets to Diamond Cove, her car breaks down. She needs a mechanic. She comes across a mechanic named Dodge. Now, Dodge is grieving the loss of his brother. He likes to stay out of the way. It was very traumatic, and he's still going through it. So he likes to stay out of the way, work on cars, and go about his business. Storm, her name kind of tells you who she is. She's a storm. She has a big, bold personality. She's a tomboy. She talks, says what she thinks, and is just her. So she's trying to get Dodge to fix her car, but she keeps saying things that is making him second guess fixing her car. Once he takes her car and finds out what's wrong with it, he tells her she has to wait until the parts come in order to fix the car, which means she has to stay in Diamond Cove. But she's not from Diamond Cove. She doesn't know where to go, what to do. So he offers to let her stay at his brother's place. Now, she doesn't know anything about his brother. She goes to the house and he drops her off, leaves her there. She's walking around looking, trying to see what to get into. She finds a set of keys to a race car. She goes out in Diamond Cove and decides to race his brother's car with people she don't know on a track she's never been in a car she's never driven. So, needless to say, that did not turn out too well for Storm. Not only that, um, Dodge actually wound up being at the race. Now, after she talked all that mess about being the best in her city and never losing a race, she hops in this car and comes in 4th place. So Dodge is pissed. He is so mad. Number one, she took the car without asking. Number two, it's his brother's car, and this car has not been driven since it was in the accident. He totally restored the car and brought it back to its full glory. And now she's out here driving the car reckless, doesn't know what she's doing. He gets mad. He snatches her, takes her, and puts her in the car. And he's just really upset. And they're going back and forth. And he does this car trick. And she's like, "Oh my God, can you teach me that?" And so they come to this agreement where he's going to teach her how to drive and then she'll get into another race. Also, the problem that she had in Chicago is coming to Diamond Cove. So, yeah, she's got to get ready for that. This was a great book to only be 77 pages. She packed so much in this short story. I really enjoyed it. Book number 2. It is called Hellraiser. It's by K.L. Hall. It is also a part of a series. This is book number 6 in a series of 18. I've never read anything by K.L. Hall, and I always start out with a short book before I get into a new author. And so this was my introduction, and now I'm looking for a book by K.L. Hall. So if anybody's read anything by K.L. Hall and you thought it was good and that I should read it, drop it in the comments for me. So this book is about a young lady who's a journalist. Her name is Mercy. Mercy is chasing a trafficking ring. She finds a lead and she's on her way to this lead. She gets part ways there and her car breaks down. She sees this bar and decides, I'm going to go into the bar. I'm going to use the phone. She goes into the bar and Drayson sees her from across the way. Now, Drayson, this is his town, and he knows that that is not a place where she would want to be or that she needs to be. He knows that everything's going to go all wrong for this strange woman who's not from this town go inside this bar. So Drayson goes inside the bar, he gets her, and it gets a little tense. So um, he has to back them up off of him basically in order so that he can get her out of there. And he does this pow pow thing and get them out of there. So he tells her, go on your way. Don't come around here. This is not a good place for you to be. She's like, my car broke down. I can't go anywhere. So he says, okay. He takes her to his clubhouse. He puts her in his room and he says, stay in this room. Do not come out. You have to know that these guys are going to be looking for you. And because I'm the one who took you, they're going to be looking for me. But they know who I am. And so this is causing problems for his whole club. Of course, they're a brotherhood. So if one gets into it, they're all going to get into it, right? And so she's in this room and she's getting claustrophobic. She needs to do this job because for her, this is a matter of a career breaker. She could literally lose her career over this story. So after, a short period of time, she's like, no, I got to get out of here. And he's like, no, you have to stay. So she takes off and he goes after her and they're going back and forth. It's kind of like a enemies to lovers. They don't get along, but they have some flirtation going on between them. The chemistry is there. He pushes her against the truck and tells her, look, I'm going to protect you. Just like, you don't have to protect me. I'm grown. I can take care of myself. But he, just takes her and makes her listen. And it starts off with a kiss. And from that kiss, now they are more kind of in tune with each other. They're able to talk, and he can see where she's coming from. She can see where he's coming from. And so now he's going to try and help her, and she's going to try and listen. This was a good book. I'm really looking forward to reading some more of K.L. Hall. So, they do come after them, and you'd have to read the book to figure out what happens next. This one was also a novella. I think it was 105 pages, but it was really good. I enjoyed it. So last but not least, we're going to get into Capri. So Capri is, it says 3 books. It's really 5 because you have 1, 1.5, 2, 2.5, and then you have 3. I have completed book 2.5. I haven't completed book 3. Forgive me. Either way it goes. So last time I talked about Capri, I told you that Capri kind of lost herself. She took off. She came back. She had her friend Coimere. And now she has found her happily ever after in Coimere. Coimere is the man. Everybody looks after Capri, but nobody does it better than Coimere. Coimere will go against anybody to to make sure that Capri is safe. That includes Capadonna, Capone, Naheem. Is it Naheem? Naheem? I think his name is Naheem, who is her ex-husband, and her parents. He does not care. He is keeping his woman safe. So they have hatched this plan to keep Capadonna out of jail. And the men are taking a step back. This is going to be on the women. They are going on the inside. So it's not about pow pow this time. You have to do some inside work. You have to deal with people and paperwork and different things like that in this series. And I love that for them, except for the dangerous part of it. So Capri is the assistant district attorney, and the person that they're actually going after is the district attorney. So he is Capri's boss. Amy is in on the plan as well. Amy is Capri's niece-in-law, for a lack of a better word. Now, Amy is having some issues. Amy just had a baby not long ago, and she's going through postpartum. She's overwhelmed, and she's also in school for cybersecurity. And so a lot is going on, but she's also added this to her plate. And not only that, um, Amy has stolen $50,000 from herself. How do you steal $50,000 from yourself when your boyfriend is on the account and you don't tell him about it? Now, Capella knows that she's lying about what she did with the money. And so he wants to know. The thing is, Amy has a past that Capella doesn't know about. She's kind of ashamed of it and she doesn't want him to know. So she's trying to keep that from him. This is a really good series. I cannot wait to go ahead and get into Capri part 3. I know it's going to wrap it up in a nice little bow, and I can't wait. This was 3 really good books coming off of my last books, which were 3 so-so books and 1 good one. I enjoyed these 3. So each of these books explores love from a different angle, but the lifestyle shapes the relationship. I enjoyed it. And if you enjoyed it, don't forget to leave a thumbs up and do all of the YouTube things like, comment, share, subscribe. Until next time, see you soon.